I'm Bryan Lessly from the Black Hills Channel with this update on the Crow Peak Fire for June 30th, 2016. A quick overview: the fire is approximately 1,350 acres in size. It is about 8% contained at this point. Progress is being made, and there are about 512 firefighters on scene from a wide area. It's kind of nice to see the signs around town in Spearfish thanking the firefighters and messaging them with prayers and good wishes. Well, the good news is that no structures have been lost to this point. According to the latest incident report, patrol and mop-up around structures on Crow Peak Bench and Crow Peak Road are ongoing. Aircraft are being used to distribute fire suppressant, and you no doubt have seen them overhead if you've been west of town. Helicopters are also being used, a special crew in from Oregon to help in the effort. They've dropped more than 150,000 gallons of water on the Crow Peak fire to date. Now, the main operation being planned right now is something called firing operations. If you've noticed an increase in smoke to the south of Crow Peak as you're looking from town, it might first look like a separate fire. But this is called a firing operation, or building a backfire. Firefighters move from a DP or a drop point. They move from drop point to drop point, and in essence they fight fire with fire, creating a boundary within which the fire is contained, basically until it burns out. I have a video here from Information Officer Corey Wall. He's with the Washington State Interagency Incident Management Team, and in this interview on a different fire, he explains the process of building a backing fire, or what firefighters call firing operations. Corey explains how these operations, or burnouts, consume the fuels in the path of the wildfire to slow, knock it down, or contain a rapidly spreading fire.
The objective here is to put a nice solid black line from this road upslope to the main fire. By doing so, we are removing the fuels, and we're not going to have a reverse in wind and have a rush of fire coming down and jumping into the green, because we want a nice solid black environment to where, again, we don't have any fire come back through. If we had a different wind direction, could potentially jump the line into the green. You can just see around the base of these trees that are really close to the line here, they had gone in and removed the fuels away from the bowl of the tree to where you didn't have the ladder fuels catch. All of these fuels here, these branches that are on the tree, we call those ladder fuels, because literally the fire can use it to ladder up into the canopy and again jump across the line. So before they ignited this, they came in, and all of these trees that are along the edge, they had pulled those fuels away to help keep that to a minimum.
A couple of things to keep in mind: temporary area closures are in effect and must be observed to allow firefighters to move manpower and equipment swiftly into those needed areas. The fire was caused by a lightning strike on Friday, June 24th at about 6:15 p.m. in the Beaver Ridge region near Crow Peak. Once again, don't be alarmed with the added smoke. It's a necessary part of battling a wildfire. I'm Bryan Lessly from the Black Hills Channel with this Crow Peak Fire update.